Hi, this is Mike with BlastWave. Today I want to talk to you about invisibility. One of the core features of our BlastShield solution is the ability to create an invisible blanket over protected assets, rendering the BlastShield network itself and those protected assets invisible from attackers. So let's walk through a scenario. Within a BlastShield environment, there are multiple layers of invisibility, and it's important for us to understand those layers and their significance. Not only does BlastShield make the network invisible to insiders that may exist within a local area network, but they also make BlastShield and BlastShield protected devices invisible even within the protected side of a BlastShield invisible LAN. And this is critical because it eliminates the ability for malicious actors that may connect into your network to be able to laterally move throughout that network and perform what are called lateral attacks. And further, in other videos, we're even going to demonstrate that visibility is directional and it's controlled by policy. And this is critical in being able to protect against malicious code propagation throughout your network. So let's begin. In this scenario, we have an industrial IoT complex that's comprised of a robotic arm and a surveillance system protected inside an invisible BlastShield network. That network is nested inside of a firewall protected LAN sitting in a traditional 192.168 subnet. So let's perform two tests. First, let's scan the 192.168.86 range to see if we can fingerprint systems, and then we'll do the same thing for the BlastShield Invisible LAN. So first, let's begin by scanning the firewall protected portion of the LAN itself, the 192.168.86 subnet. As you can see, we're going to select the entire subnet range, and let's begin. Within a matter of seconds, we can see that we can begin to fingerprint devices. This is an important attack vector for malicious actors because it allows them to very rapidly identify the device type, and now you can begin to use that as information as you plan your attack on those devices. Now let's perform the same scan on the 172 side of the network, which is the network that is protected inside of an invisible BlastShield LAN. We'll go ahead and scan the same addresses. Let's start that scan now. We can see within a matter of seconds that no results were found. So if we look at the results, we can see that we can very easily fingerprint systems that are protected behind a firewall, but yet we cannot see those or fingerprint those devices that are protected behind a BlastShield network. This is typical of a VPN environment where you're able to have visibility to those devices, but you may not have access to them. But that allows intent because it allows you to know that those devices exist. Within a BlastShield network, you have no knowledge that those systems exist. Therefore, it removes your intention as a malicious would-be actor. Let's move on to a second test. Now, let's pretend that we are connected as a remote user into this BlastShield network. And so what we're now going to do is log into the BlastShield network and attempt that same fingerprinting. So now we would be maliciously attempting a scan from within the invisible portion of the BlastShield LAN. Let's see what that workflow looks like. So let's open up our BlastShield authentication mobile app as well as our desktop application. In this case, we're going to select the mobile app. It will prompt us to scan our QR code, which we will do from our mobile application momentarily. We're going to choose the demo network, which is the network we're using for this particular demonstration, and we are now connected and inside of the network. So let's clean up our desktop and move some of our applications out of the way, and we'll be able to do that momentarily. And now let's run that same scan for the 172.16.00 range, and let's see what results we get. In this case, BlastShield has actually obfuscated the information being returned from all of the devices. And that's by design because it recognizes that an insider at this level would know that there are systems there. So the intent at this point is to obfuscate that information and make it appear that the systems are either not responding correctly or they're simply not there. So if we look at the results of this test, we can see that even from the inside of a BlastShield network, the invisible LAN provides obfuscated data back to thwart the scan results themselves. And more importantly, protected systems were not able to be fingerprinted even from within the BlastShield network. This is unique as compared to VPN and other technologies because not only do you have the ability to limit connectivity and access into those systems, but visibility is controlled by policy as well. That is how we provide multi-layer invisibility within a BlastShield network. For more information about BlastWave or our BlastShield solutions, please visit us at www.blastwave.io.